You're looking live at pregame warm-ups here at St. Andrews. We're looking for a noon kickoff. We're just getting the stream started. Appreciate those who have already joined us. Looks like a lot of folks have jumped on. You'll see St. Andrews warming up over to our left, going to be in the home blue uniforms. And Pikeville will be to our right as we look at our vantage point. They've got white uniforms and orange breeches, orange numbers. So we'll continue to look in on this and go live with the audio. You will not be hearing audio over the next little bit, as we'll have the mics muted up until about 10-15 minutes. We'll wait until pregame activities start. Senior Day here at St. Andrews. Thanks for joining us. What's up?
I was going to walk with some of the seniors. Do you need me to record it?
But no, we're good. We're good. When you get finished, just go ahead and walk with them. And then, yeah, come on back up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would direct your attention to midfield, as today is Senior Day, and we'd like to recognize those graduating seniors from the St. Andrews University football team, as well as the graduating seniors from the St. Andrews University cheerleading squad, as they get ready to embark on the next chapter of their lives. Recognizing first, senior football players. First, defensive back, number 9, Eduardo Turnbull Jr. Eduardo is escorted by his father, Eduardo Turnbull Sr., and teammates. While at St. Andrews University, Eduardo majored in communications, and upon graduation, he plans to get his master's and continue to play football. Number 9, Eduardo Turnbull Jr. Next, fullback number 10, Justin Fortner. Justin was escorted by his mother, Kay Fortner, and brother-in-law, Nikolai Federer. While at St. Andrews University, Justin majored in criminal justice. And while at St. Andrews University, Justin made the dean's list both fall and spring in 2022-23 school year. He was also president of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Upon graduation, Justin plans on joining the Lexington Police Department. Number 10, Justin Fortner. Quarterback number 16, Darius Holly. Darius is escorted by his mother, Sandra Holly, his dad, Reginald Holly, and brother, Cassio Holly. At St. Andrews University, Darius majored in sports management with a minor in graphic design. Upon his accolades at St. Andrews, he is elected team captain, and upon graduation, Darius plans to continue to play the game he loves, football. Number 16, quarterback Darius Holly. Number 42, inside linebacker Austin Hunt. Austin is escorted by his mother, Annette Hunt, father Larry Hunt, and girlfriend Jessie Sprague. While at St. Andrews University, Austin majored in biology with a specialization in medical science. While at St. Andrews University, Austin was academic all-conference 3 years, first team all-conference 2 years, team captain, part of the Tri Beta, back-to-back 100-plus tackle seasons. Upon graduation, Austin plans to attend grad school to pursue a master's in athletic training and continue his football career. Number 42, Austin Hunt. Number 45, tight end Todd Walker. Todd is escorted by his mother, Savannah Powell, brother Jeff Kennedy, grandmother Regina Bailey, stepdad Roderick, and sister-in-law Ashley. Todd majored in business administration with a minor in sports management. Upon graduation from St. Andrews University, Todd plans to move back to his hometown and coach the game he loves. Number 45, Todrick Walker. Number 56, outside linebacker defensive end, John Brown. Brown is escorted And at St. Andrews, he was a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success. Upon graduation, John plans to become a football coach, and he leaves these parting words from Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. Number 56, John Brown. Number 74, Tristan Brown, offensive lineman. Tristan's escorted by his brother-in-law, Chris Ingram, sister, Laura Ingram, niece, June Ingram, niece, Millie Ingram, and brother, Michael Brown. Tristan majored in sports management, and at St. Andrews University was a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success. He was also a thrower on the track and field team. Upon graduation, Tristan plans on coaching at the high school level. Number 74, Tristan Brown. Number 65, offensive lineman Marvin Farmer II.
You're welcome. That's it.
Marvin is escorted by Marvin Farmer Sr., his dad, his mom Donna Farmer, his sister Deontay Washington, and family friend Miss Ariel. While at St. Andrews University, he majored in pre-doctorate physical therapy, and at St. Andrews University, he was selected as first team all-conference as well as second team all-conference. Upon graduation from St. Andrews University, Marvin plans to get his doctorate at another university. Number 65, Marvin Farmer II. Wide receiver number 83, Taquan Watson. Taquan is escorted by teammate Latrell Snow and teammate Darius Holly. At St. Andrews University, Taquan majored in psychology, and upon graduation, Taquan plans to become a coach. Number 83, Taquan Watson. Number 97, defensive end Irving Gene Gardner III. Irving is escorted by mother Benita Gardner and dad Irving Gardner Jr. At St. Andrews University, Irving majored in sports performance, health, and fitness. And upon graduation, Irving plans on getting his master's degree in sports performance and health and fitness. Number 97, Irving Gene Gardner III. Defensive lineman number 98, Logan Sage. Logan is escorted by his dad, Bill Sage, his mom, Dana Sage, and grandmother, Sandra Walker. Logan majored in healthcare services administration, where here at St. Andrews University, where he also is on the wrestling team. Upon graduation, Logan plans to further his education by attending grad school to obtain his master's degree. Number 98, Logan Sage. And last but certainly not least, team manager Juan Barnes. Juan is escorted by a member of Mark Brothers. At St. Andrews University, he majored in sports management, was also the basketball team captain. Upon graduation, Juan plans to go overseas and play basketball and eventually work for a professional NFL team. Team manager, Juan Barnes. And two graduating seniors from the cheerleading squad. First, Cameron Alexis Parson. Cameron trained for 4 years at Laurenburg University. Cameron's been escorted by Brian Parson, her mom. She majored in elementary education with a concentration in special education. At St. Andrews University, Cameron received the Pamela and Douglas R. Mull Academic Scholarship this past year. She was also the president of Kappa Delta Pi, which is the International Honor Society in Education. Upon graduation, Cameron plans to jump right into teaching second grade, become a cheer coach, and work towards getting her master's. Cameron Alexis Parson. And graduating cheerleader Emily Marie Ortega. Emily cheered for 1 year. She's been escorted by her best friend, Sayla Merklin and boyfriend James Roberts. Emily majored in interdisciplinary studies and minored in marketing. Upon graduation, Emily plans on going for her master's degree in business administration and do real estate. Emily Marie Ortega. Let's give it up for all the graduating seniors. We wish you the best in your endeavors in the next chapter of your life. Godspeed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would rise, remove your hats as we pay honor to our country with the singing of our national anthem done by St. Andrews University's very own Genesis Davis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This is Genesis Davis. Genesis is a junior biology major right here at St. Andrews University. And somebody say another line.
Good afternoon, everybody. Mark Clemens with you here. Actually, not afternoon just yet. We're getting ready for St. Andrews versus Pikeville, the Bears and the Knights here in Laurenburg. Senior Day activities going on. As if you joined us earlier, you saw the seniors being introduced. The captains are headed back out onto the field for our coin toss. We'll try to check some of those for you as they get out on the field. Some of the seniors out for St. Andrews, including number 9, Eduardo Turnbull Jr., number 97, Irvin Gardner the third. Number 65 for St. Andrews is Marvin Farmer, and number 16 is Darius Holly. Across the way, Pikeville will check in on their captains as we're able to see their numbers. They are in white jerseys with orange trim, orange numbers. And the two that we can see numbers on are bunched up, so we're not really sure who those are. That's the problem there. The referee is talking with the captains, and it looks like that Pikeville has won the toss and will receive. So they'll shake hands, come out of there. Number 62, one of those captains for Pikeville, that's Nick Hedrick. Number 2, well, I don't check it. Number 2, Derek Griffith. Number 62 is Montavious Hughes, and that is all the captains I was able to grab there so far. Getting ready to go here from St. Andrews. Beautiful day for football. Expected a high temperature of about 71, 72 degrees. What we got here this morning, about 10 o'clock, it was hovering around 40, 42 as temperatures starting to climb. St. Andrews in blue, getting set to kick this one off. Kicking off for St. Andrews going to be Diego Barahona. Barahona, number 60. He's got it lined up to our right. Deep to receive for Pikeville. Looks like Diego Soto, Joseph Sandroff, and I believe Obi Wilson. Waiting for the whistle. When the officials give the signal, we'll be ready to roll here with this final home game of the season for St. Andrews. They've got one more road game coming up next Saturday. Still waiting on, they're messing with the chains on the far side of the field, so that's kind of what the holdup is currently. And I think they're ready to go. Now it looks like they've got the bottoms of the chains right now trying to, as we look across the field, see if we can see what the holdup is as they're working on the chains. And I think they're going to just go ahead and play. So here we go. Football from Laurenburg, North Carolina. Barahona gets his cover team spread out. Got his hand in the air, counts the players, and now he kicks it off. low line drive. Going to be fielded by one of the up backs at the 37. Cuts back up. Good field position as Pikeville will start out across the 42 to the 43-yard line. We'll check their offense as they come out on the field. First down and 10 for Pikeville, just underway here in the first quarter. Going to line it up in a shotgun. We'll have a pair of receivers to the far side of the field as we look at the action. They're moving left to right. Going to throw a little flare pass out into the flat. Going to be tripped up. Good job for St. Andrews making contact on the play very quickly. So a short gain of about 3. They're going to throw it to the other side. Nearly intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Stepping in front on the pass for St. Andrews. Lavarius Heath Lewis. Lewis, that ball got on him quick, and that's going to bring up third down. Got there so quick, I don't believe he had a chance to even know the ball was coming. Big third down now. Pikeville working shotgun. Straight back to throw. Fires it short. Got the first down. Across the 50 into St. Andrews territory. The ball will be down at the 42-yard line. So that will move the chains. Quarterback is Lee Kirkland, 6'6", 255-pounder. He's all alone in the backfield right at the moment. His guard signals back to the quarterback, then assumes his position. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Avoids one man. Steps up. Taken down for a sack. Finally wrap it up for St. Andrews. Number 98 for the Knights. That's a really nice defensive play for St. Andrews. Getting the tackle. And that's going to bring up second down and long. To the sideline, going to be caught. Cuts back to the middle of the field. Finally wrestled down. Going to be close to the first down. We'll see. Looks like they're going to say, yes, he did have the first down. And his grad student, Derek Griffith II, a wide receiver from Sacramento, California. Another quick pass to number 2. He's going to be wrestled down finally after making a good game. The tackle by St. Andrews is going to be by Nick Henderson. But just like that, they're knocking at the door inside the Pizza Hut red zone. Great time to order some pizza and watch some football. PizzaHut.com. Going to hand the ball off for the first running play. Hard yardage down to the 6 or 7. That'll bring up second down, and we'll call it 3. Approaching the 12-minute mark as substitutions come in for Pikeville. Kirkland working out of the gun. In the backfield, he's got Alex Sanders, and Sanders will flop over to the right side. Now back will reset. Throw into the end zone. Incomplete. Coverage in the end zone by St. Andrews. Very tight. So that's going to be third down and short. Play made by St. Andrews' Jordan McCall. McCall right close on the receiver. So third down and 3. Line to gain is about the 4-yard line. Looks like the ball's near the 6. Kirkland to throw. Incomplete. Again, good coverage in the secondary for St. Andrews. This time defending on the play is Xavier Simpson, the freshman from out of Douglas, Georgia. 4th down. Kirkland and company going to stay on the field, so a chance for St. Andrews to come up with a big stop here in the early going. Kirkland. Now we got contact. One of the St. Andrews players reached up and bumped into the receiver. Did the receiver move? That's the question. We have not got an indication yet who the penalty's on. Official walking up to key his mic. Offside defense. That's going to give them the first down. It'll be 1st and goal, half the distance to the 4-yard line. Lavarius Heath Lewis, I think, thought maybe the receiver had moved, walked up and kind of tagged him. High snap, but they get it down. Sanders into the end zone for the touchdown. First score, moved, walked up and kind of tagged him. High snap, but they get it down. Sanders into the end zone for the touchdown. Opposite way, and that makes it 7-0. Our score here with extra point attempt coming. Opportunity to get off the field for St. Andrews, but they could not do it. The extra point attempt coming. Snap, spot the kick is low. May have been partially blocked and is no good. No good. So that means St. Andrews down 6-0 here in the early going, but could have been 7-0 very easily. Senior day here in Laurenburg. The Knights will get the ball for the first time. Our man Fred Bates working our main camera today, doing a great job as always. We appreciate all his help all season long. We're got the window open here in the press box, and we can hear the defensive coaches talking with the defensive team. It's going to be fielded inside the 10. Coming to the near sideline. Lines, cuts it back out to the middle of the field, and wow, what an exciting run all the way out to near mid. Inside the 10. Coming to the near sideline. Lines, cuts it back out to the middle of the field, and wow, what an exciting run all the way out. And to knock him down was number 27. That's Turden Berry, the senior from West Virginia. He may have saved a touchdown there. That one looked like that one could have gone even further. Tossing it in the backfield. Rumbling across midfield for St. Andrews. Najai Seagraves, the freshman running back, picks up, call it 2 to the 49-yard line. Bring up 2nd down. About 8 to go. First possession is 6-0. As Pikeville scored on their first possession. The power I formation now is quarterback under center. They'll hand it to the second man through, one of the fullbacks. Good hard running. Gets all the way down to the 41-yard line. It's going to be probably enough for the first down. Although I see the linesman walking in with his hand in the air, that may mean, no, they're going to move the chains. First down, St. Andrews. Good hard running out of that power I. Darius Holly is the quarterback here on Senior Day. Going to switch out some of the backs as Ant Carpenter checks in, a sophomore. Got Latrell Snow split out to the left. Got 3 receivers out to the right side. Fakes it to Carpenter. Throws to the sideline. Got a man out there. And a nice catch for another first down for St. Andrews. That throw goes to number 14, Alonzo Logwood, the sophomore from Sacramento, California for St. Andrews. And back-to-back first downs. The offense has come out firing on all cylinders here in the early going. Just inside the 30-yard line with the first down. This drive started at the 49 of St. Andrews after a long kickoff return for St. Andrews. Jawan Lyons with that one, but this run's going to be short as Carpenter, whistle sound. There's a flag near the line, just beyond the line of scrimmage. May have blown that one dead before the play got underway. George Tharp checking back into the lineup for St. Andrews as they'll mark the penalty off against the Knights. $15-yard penalty against St. Andrews. That one's a big one. It really hurts. Takes it all the way back to the 44-yard line. 6-0 Pikeville. We've got 9:22 to play first quarter. Tharp and Carpenter in the backfield under center. Is Holly going to toss it to Carpenter. Carpenter got a block from Tharp. Going to get a yard or two, and that's about all. Mark him down to 42-yard line. So short gain. Second down and still long. Second down and call it about. Well, they're going to reset the ball another football length back toward the 43. Again, Holly goes under center with split receivers either side. Looking to throw, fires it out quick, and Snow expecting the ball inside. Looked like the ball went outside, and that's going to go incomplete for third down and long. Play here, you probably want to try to get at least half of what you've got back if you can. Still waiting for the play clock to start. I'm not sure what the holdup is. They're breaking the huddle, and the play clock is yet to start. Never did start. Shotgun. Looking to throw. Holly fires it quick, and it's going to be, let's see where they spot it. It's going to be a very short gain to the 41, and that'll bring the punting unit on. Tried to just break something if they could. They did not. Going back to receive in the punt formation. Another one of those players with the bunched up numbers. It's likely Braylon Barton or Jake Headley. Here's Bahona has it blocked. It's on the ground. It's scooped up. They're headed the other direction. Hands in the air for his convoy, and it's a block punt and a touchdown. Or Jake Headley. Here's Bahona has it blocked. It's on the ground. It's scooped up. They're headed the other direction. Hands in the air for his here this season for St. Andrews. A blocked punt for a touchdown. Bahona had no chance on that one. 12-0. Now with a extra point attempt coming. St. Andrews had a good drive going until the penalty, a 15-yarder, took them back to 1st and 25, and things went downhill from there. First extra point by Jake Headley was no good. He's lining it up again. It's going to be out of the hold of Joseph Sandriff. Sandriff puts it down. The kick is up. The kick is no good, wide to the right. Came out kind of funky. I'm not sure exactly what happened to that one, but it was not good. So St. Andrews comes to the sideline. We'll try to regroup here on Senior Day, down 12-0 very quickly. A promising drive that got inside the 30-yard line of Pikeville for a possible answering score, but unfortunately now it's gone to a 12-0 game. As we look on the sideline, the cheerleaders trying to drum up some support for the Knights. Electric kickoff a moment ago by Lyons. He is back deep to receive for St. Andrews, along with J.J. Cobb, another one of the freshmen. So we'll see what Lyons can do with this kickoff. Off Austin Shuffler to kick it off. Shuffler's right-footed kicker comes forward and hits a high end-over-end kick. Lyons will field at the 3. 10, 15, cuts back to the right. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Lyons to the 50 and bumped out of bounds. Last man to beat looked like Amari Hardwick, who bumped him out of bounds across the 50. And, boy, some excitement on the feet of Lyons. He's had 2 great kick returns today to give St. Andrews good field position. And they're going to mark it out of bounds a little bit shorter than what we thought. It's going to be the 46-yard line. So, Jawan Lyons giving the Knights some life after the tough play a moment ago on special teams. Low snap, but Holly handles it. Gets the ball out quick. It's going to be caught on the sideline, and guess who it is? Mr. Lyons. It's a good 7-yard reception. Crosses midfield to the 47. And that'll bring up second down and short. Lyons going to have to check out. Got some green gloves on today. Snow checks in for him. Walks over to Holly, and now will split short side left. Wide to the right now is one of the seniors, Tyquan Watson. Back to throw, Holly. Throws it out quick to the sideline. Incomplete. In the direction of Snow. Coverage on the play by Timothy Butler, one of the grad students on the Pikeville team. Brings up 3rd and short, 3rd and about 3 to go. 7:13 to play, first quarter. Full house backfield behind Holly. Hand it off to Tharp. Tharp pounds his way inside the 45. They'll spot him inside the 44. If that is the case, that should be a first down, and good power running. George Tharp, and much to the delight of the St. Andrews fans. The old full house backfield with the 3 backs across the backfield. Used to see Robert Newhouse and the Dallas Cowboys line it up that way sometimes back in the old Tom Landry days. I always date myself on some of these references, folks, but you don't see full house backfields like that very often as Holly goes to throw. Caught it short. Good reception. Good gain on first down. Caught by Ellison Sandiford, the tight end, freshman from Hillsboro, played at Northern High School. Brings up second down, and let's call it 6. Good solid 4 yards on first down to the 39-yard line. Second time for St. Andrews across the 50 into the Pikeville Bears territory. They line it up in a pistol with Carpenter directly behind. Oh, incomplete, throwing the ball out. Holly tried to get a little quick pass to the wide receiver, just not able to connect. Going to bring up 3rd and 6. Got to figure this is probably 4-down territory if you stay positive with a gain here. If you don't get it, you'll send 2 receivers right, including Lyons is one of those guys out there. Other receiver over to the right is Anthony Robinson. Got to hand the ball off in the backfield. Scrambling, actually, the quarterback keeps it. Going to get to the 34. Going to bring up 4th down and 1. Holly, a good running quarterback. Got the ball just inside the 35, or maybe right at the 34. They're going to go full house backfield again behind Holly. Under center, no wideouts. Handoff in the backfield, cut back. Seagraves, let's see where the spot is. Where they're coming in from the side, I don't know. I don't think he got it. Looked like he was going to get it. The officials are talking about they might measure, but I'm afraid he's short. The offense is already coming out on the field for Pikeville. And it's going to be it is first down Pikeville. St. Andrews defense coming onto the field. Well, the head linesman is talking with the referee, and a little bit of confusion here. 5:10 left in the first quarter. It's going to be first down somebody. The wind's blowing this direction, and the voices are carrying. We heard somebody from the Pikeville coaching staff across the way say, "What are you talking about?" Either that or one of the fans. They're going to say signal first down Pikeville. So there. Took a long time to decide something that looked like was either you come out and measured or he had gained about the length of the football back the other direction, so it needed a full yard based on that spot. Kirkland, the senior quarterback, back in the backfield all alone. He's driven the Bears down the field one time here today. It's 12-0. Kirkland looks to throw, looks left, then right, and back in the middle of the field, and got a receiver wide open. Tackle on the play by Nick Henderson, but one of those running backs who was lined up as a wideout, that's Alex Sanders, made that catch right in the middle of the field, and that'll move the chains into St. Andrews territory to the 43-yard line. Kirkland again to throw. Got time. Drops it short. And when he hesitated just a little bit, Henderson jumped on him and knocked him down. No gain. Second down and 10. I believe Griffith may have been the receiver on that one. We'll have a man in the backfield. That's Sanders with Kirkland. Kirkland looking over to the left, fires to the left, got a man at about the 40-yard line, trying to cut back to the 35. He's going to have the first down inside St. Andrews' 30-yard line. Just a short, hard throw, and then he made 2 men miss. 12-0 and a drive underway for Pikeville with 3:41 left first quarter. Sanders goes in motion. They'll flare it out to him. Spins out of one tackle. The second man will knock him down just as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. And St. Andrews looked like they had seen that play before. Jordan McCall makes the tackle. First contact was Lavarius Heath Lewis. I'll give him a yard, so 2nd down and 9. Trip short side right. One man way out to the left. He's looking out to the left. Pumps once, now fires on the double move. Going to be caught. Touchdown. Wow, he just caught him on the double move. Looking out to the left. Pumps once, now fires on the double move. Going to be caught. Touchdown. Wow, he just caught him on the double move. And that's going to make it 18-0 here late first quarter. All those short passes, and then he kind of gave a little motion like he was going to drop another one short, and the receiver on the second move goes down the field just enough to be open, and a good throw from Kirkland. This time the kick is good. 19-0 here in the first quarter. Two promising drives for St. Andrews have stalled once they got into Bears territory. We'll see what the offense can muster this time. Much of the excitement for St. Andrews so far today has been number 5 as we see him retreat back inside the 10-yard line. So we're getting ready for the kickoff. Defense for St. Andrews having discussion on the sideline, and one of the guys in the midst of that huddle that's leading the discussion is Eduardo Turnbull. Short kick. Ooh, it's fumbled, and it's on the ground, and it's recovered by Pikeville. Coming out of there for the Bears, Dage Savage, a sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada. The ball hit one of the upbacks as he tried to field it. I think he was kind of in between whether or not to fair catch or to just catch it and try to run. It caught him square in the numbers, maybe a little high, just above the breastbone, and came bouncing out. Kirkland and company back out on the field. 19-0. Empty backfield. 3 wide left. One of those wide outs is a little closer to the line of scrimmage, and then 2 short side. They'll bring Sanders in motion now. Fake it to him short. Throws down the middle of the field. Picked off! Here comes St. Andrews the other way with a big play in the secondary. And he'll be taken down just short of the 40-yard line. Fake it to him short. Throws down the middle of the field. Picked off! Here comes St. Andrews the other way with a big play in the secondary. And he'll be taken down just short. Ordered for the Knights. It looked like Pikeville was getting ready to put this one away. They pumped short, threw down the field, and it's one of the things we heard the defenders talking on the sideline is to break on the ball, and that's exactly what happened. The return is out to about the 39-yard line, so still good field position for St. Andrews. Split backs behind Holly. First man through, powers his way across the 45 to the 47, and a cloud of dust off the bottom of the pile. Tharp. Going to bring up second down and short. That's a pickup of 8. Again, split backs with a receiver to either side for St. Andrews. They'll hit Tharp again with that dive, and he goes across the 50 to the 47. And that'll be enough for the first down. Lined up in that split back veer here in this possession. Tharp in the backfield once again with Carpenter. Holly under center. Going to throw this time. Quick outside and knocked away. Incomplete. Latrell Snow had the ball in his hands and got it stripped away. Heard someone on the Pikeville side yell fumble, but not quite on that one. It'll bring up second down and 10. Second and 10. The ball's at the 47-yard line. Late first quarter. We got 1:28. Clock stopped after the incompletion. Nigel Pierce, one of the wide receivers, split out, but they're going to run it inside. Not much there. Holly tried to keep it, and he'll get a yard. Bring up third down and 9 to the just shy of the 45-yard line. The line to gain is the 37. Line it up in a power I formation. Tharp and Walker are the fullbacks. They'll toss it to Seagraves. Seagraves trying to get his way to the 40 before he's pushed back. They're going to mark him short of the first down, just short of the 40. Looks like closer to the 41. Fourth down and 4 for St. Andrews. They're going to bring in a fresh set of backs here as Carpenter checks back in. Got 3 wides left side. They're going to send 1 wide out to the right. A little bit of confusion here. We don't have a play clock currently, and it looks like St. Andrews will burn a timeout. Important play coming up on fourth down, and St. Andrews burns a timeout. Gives us an opportunity to tell you some of our sponsors for today's broadcast. And 485 Sports Radio, Free Cabarrus out of Concord, North Carolina. We produce this broadcast for St. Andrews, and folks that help us out throughout the season, the Carolina Pizza Huts, Cannon Pharmacy, cannonpharmacies.com in the Charlotte metro area. And if you're outside the Charlotte metro area, the Cannon Pharmacies would encourage you to visit your local independent hometown drugstore. If you can't be a Cannon Pharmacy customer, you get a lot of extra service from those independent pharmacies. Also brought to you by Wilkinson Funeral Home in Concord, the Carolina Renaissance Festival. I know there's a great crowd out at the Renaissance Festival today. It goes weekends through November the 19th. And we've got the Southern Christmas Show coming up in Charlotte at the Park Expo Center, southernchristmasshow.com to get all the details on that one. Southern Christmas Show will be November the 9th, coming up next week. It will run through the 19th, again, at the Park Expo Center. The Independent Tribune, the newspaper in Cabarrus County. Actually, I think I told you that they called timeout. The first quarter clock ran out, so a break for St. Andrews as we switch sides of the field. So big play coming up. Fourth down and 4 for St. Andrews as we begin the second quarter. So St. Andrews trying to get something going here. They've been in this part of the field 2 times. This will be the third straight trip. Holly tries to dump it off. Incomplete. There was nobody there. There was a receiver nearby, but they'll turn it over on downs. by dropping it off, he saved 2 or 3 yards as he'll come back to the line of scrimmage. So once again, St. Andrews turned away on the first play of the second quarter. You hear teams that sometimes work between the 20s. St. Andrews has been working between the 40 and the 35 today, looks like. So it's going to be Pikeville football up 19-0 here, second play of the second quarter. Now whistles sound and incomplete pass. Bring up second down and 10. We've had a block punt for a touchdown today. That was, of course, by Pikeville. We've got an interception by St. Andrews. Kirkland will have 2 men in the backfield. 2 receivers right. Now he'll send a man in motion out of the backfield. Throwing downfield, got a man wide open, and is going to be bumped out of bounds. One of his favorite targets today. That is Derek Griffith II, and that'll move the chains down the field. .30 left first half. High snap, but able to get it. Sanders. It's a short gain. Flag on the play near the line of scrimmage. Let's see what this one is. It's thrown over on the far side of the field. Officials talking about it. Good crowd today here on Senior Day. Pikeville has just about a full bleacher over on their side as well. And face mask. It's a tough break for St. Andrews. A second 15-yard penalty on the day. The first time the penalty took St. Andrews out of great field position and made him 1st and 25. This time just gives Pikeville even greater field position just outside the 20. Let's call it the 22-yard line. Movement up front, no flags yet. Kirkland looking to throw, tipped and incomplete. Good coverage back there for St. Andrews. I think getting a hand on the ball, Lavarius Heath Lewis. Substitutions checking in on defense for St. Andrews. Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Kirkland with Sanders in the backfield. He's going to go out in a pattern, throw into the end zone, caught and incomplete. Looked like he had it, and then it kind of flipped up in the air trying to catch his balance, and it goes incomplete in a break for St. Andrews. He was open by a step, and Kirkland may have thrown it just a hair too long. Brings up third down and 10. 13:52 left, second quarter. Kirkland will work from the shotgun. Goes straight back to throw, now drifting right. Going to throw it short, got a screen to Sanders. Taken down very quickly. And he's going to be short of the first down. Nice play for St. Andrews. That is Quintel Green in there at linebacker. Freshman out of Hoggard High School in Wilmington. 4th down and 3. Another big play for the St. Andrews defense. A chance to get off the field here, get the ball back, and a little bit of, well, maybe just a change of play. I thought they were moving around a little bit, but they go back to the position. They'll hand it off to Sanders. Sanders tripped up, dives enough for the first down. They have not run the ball much, but they have had a couple of effective runs, and Both of those been down on the goal line. On to Sanders again. Sanders inside the 5. Mark him to about the 3. Second down and goal. Barton is in at one of the wide receivers. We saw him line up in the backfield earlier. He's slot to the right side. Looking to throw. Back corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Receivers. We saw him line up in the backfield earlier. He's slot to the right side. Looking to throw. Back corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Run right out of our picture. 25-0, and extra point attempt coming up. Well, I thought it was going to be blocked. I don't know how on earth they didn't, but it went through. Great penetration for St. Andrews, but they did not get the kick blocked. 26-0 here early. Offside against St. Andrews, declined. The kick is good. And so that will be 26-0. 12:22 left. St. Andrews got to find a way to punch the ball, get it beyond the 35-yard line. They have had good field position, but once they've got between the 30 and the 40 of Pikeville, have not been able to put anything together. We know they've got a few longer pass plays in their book, but we have not seen that happen or seen them throw it yet. Check in on your Cannon Pharmacy scoreboard here just in a bit as we get set for this kickoff. A couple of top 25 matchups already underway, but scoreless. The one game that's not scoreless, number 15 Notre Dame 3, Clemson nothing. That's down at Death Valley. Angles the kick, fair catch made, dropped, and it hits the ground, and fair catch at the 26-yard line, looks like, maybe the 25. They do not want to kick it to Mr. Lyons. And so maybe the worst starting field position for St. Andrews on the day. The Knights have had 2 really good kickoff returns by Lyons, both out in the midfield area. Also had a fumble on a little sky kick, and that was a kind of a directional sky kick. Kicked it across the field, and a fair catch made. Knights will come out on offense. Start from their own 25-yard line. Play clock time being kept on the field today. Holly keeps. He's got hit hard, spun out of that, and they'll stack him up. He'll pick up 3 to the 28-yard line and continue to roll around a little bit on the bottom of the pile. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody. I thought for a minute it might have been somebody shaken up, but one of the players signaling to the sideline. But I think Holly's going to come out. If his helmet may have come off in the pile or something like that, but they're going to bring in the backup. That's Jalen Dodd. Saw Dodd throw the ball very well last week. He's lined up with Carpenter in the backfield at his right side. Dodd will hand it off to Carpenter. Carpenter will be stacked up and thrown down for a yard gain. Brings up 3rd down and 7. So Dodd continues in. We see Holly on the sideline, and looks like he's okay. He was flashing signs out to the offense. Dodd says something to Carpenter in the backfield. He's got 3 receivers split left wide. He got one near side. That's Lyons. Looking to throw. Pumps once. Fires to the outside. Got a man. First down. It's number 85 with the throw, and that'll be a first down. Anthony Robinson, the freshman from Southern Lee High School. Seagraves will check into the lineup now. Carpenter and Robinson check out. Did not see who their other receiver checked in for St. Andrews. Maybe the tight end, Michael Souther, another freshman from Pinecrest High School. And first and 10. 40, just about the 43-yard line. They'll go power I formation. Dodd under center. Fakes a toss, hands it off on the dive and across the 48. Picked up a good solid 4.5, maybe 5 yards. They'll call it second down and 6. Again, substitutions coming in as Carpenter checks in along with Nigel Pierce. We see the back judge looking at his watch. He's got the play clock. Still got, now he's got his hand in the air, so we're counting it down in the final seconds, and then the right guard moves. That will take away that 4-yard gain and put the Knights behind the chains, behind the sticks. So the 5-yard mark off will make it second down. Second down and 9. I think my math was wrong a moment ago. I thought it was second down and 6. Must have been second down. Second down and 4. Now it's second and 9. Now whistles and stoppage of play. Timeout St. Andrews. I believe that is the first timeout by St. Andrews. We thought earlier the Knights had called a timeout when we missed the end of the quarter. So all huddled up on offense, trying to find a way to get back in this thing. 26-0. We've got 9:05 left in the first half. On our Cannon Pharmacy scoreboard, let's look at some top 25 action. Ohio State, Rutgers scoreless early on. K-State and Texas just underway scoreless. Texas A&M is at number 10, Ole Miss. Notre Dame 3-0 over Clemson down in Death Valley. Tennessee's up 7-0 on UConn. UConn coming in at 1-7. The Vols at 6-2. We'll take a look at more scores as the afternoon goes along. So time now for the Knights to see what they can do on second down and 9. Split backs. Dodd under center's got a wing left side. The wing comes back toward the formation. Nearly ran into Dodd. They're going to throw it downfield. It's got Seagraves out there off his fingertips. Oh, my goodness. Just look at this. Wing left side. The wing comes back toward the formation. Nearly ran into Dodd. They're going to throw it downfield. It's got Seagraves out there off his fingertips. Oh, my goodness. Slowed down too much to wait on the ball, and it turns in to a missed opportunity for the Knights. Third down and 9. Ball's at the 43. The line to gain is the 47 of Pikeville. Dodd drops it off short to Carpenter. Carpenter looking for a block. Makes one man miss. Makes another man miss. Spins. Now stacked up. We've got a penalty in the backfield. We got an injured player for Pikeville in the backfield. The play did not gain the first down. Training staff for Pikeville out onto the field to check on the injured player. The flag was in the direction. So it's a 15-yard penalty called against Pikeville. And we've got a timeout for injury. That will move the ball down the field all the way to the Pikeville 35-yard line. They threw the flag in the area where the quarterback Dodd was, and one of his offensive linemen, and they threw it kind of at the feet of the lineman, number 65, Marvin Farmer. And I was afraid they'd flag Farmer for something, but I think it just may be the player who made the late hit is the injured player, and he is on his feet and getting ready to walk back to the sideline. Gives us an opportunity with the stoppage of play to take a look at some other scores on our Cannon Pharmacy scoreboard. A couple of ACC games. We've already told you about the Notre Dame up on Clemson 3-0 early. Clemson's come back now to take the lead 10-3. North Carolina 13. Campbell 7. That game being played up in Chapel Hill. Mike Minner's team and Carolina, after back-to-back losses, after being number 10 in the country, falling out of the top 25, and they take on Big South opponent Campbell. So 35-yard line off Pikeville for the Knights. Opportunity here. Dodd doing a little bit of helmet work on Carpenter's helmet before they get ready to go. And we're just about ready to get back to action after the penalty. And now we got a player running on late for St. Andrews. They will stop to allow opportunity to substitute. No substitutes made, and we're ready to go. Dodd to throw, looking deep now. We'll look over to the right. Intercepted. Picked off. He was looking in the direction of Tyquan Watson, but instead stepping in front was Joe Temp. Temp, a grad student, defensive back from Cottage Grove, Minnesota. Well, this Pikeville team's got players from almost coast to coast. The interception will give the ball to Pikeville at the 28-yard line. 8:33 to play first half. Kirkland with one man in the backfield. Play fake. Looking to throw, got a man in the middle. He's racing. It's going to be a foot race. That's Griffith. Griffith's going to take it to the house. Nobody fast enough to catch him. Play fake. Looking to throw, got a man in the middle. He's racing. It's going to be a foot race. That's Griffith. Griffith's going to take it to the house. Play for the Knights. This throw to the middle of the field. Extra point attempt coming up. 33-0. Derek Griffith, the receiver, and extra point attempt coming by Sandorf to the right. Just got it inside the upright. I thought that was going to be a doink, but it got inside the upright and was good. So 34-0 as St. Andrews will be receiving the kickoff. Got to be prepared here to face one of those directional kicks here. It's likely to happen. We told you North Carolina was up on Campbell 13-7. They added the extra point. Now up 14-7. Later today, Georgia Tech and Virginia will play in the ACC. Number 4, Florida State's at Pitt. 3:30 this afternoon, Virginia Tech at Louisville. It's looking like a big game in the ACC. Both teams just one loss. And coming up tonight, Miami at NC State. NC State wants to make sure that you know they're not a basketball school after the little blow up with Dave Doran after the win over Clemson a week ago. Steve Smith said something about some people are moving on to basketball season, and there's a fair catch dropped, but no harm done as he'll fall on it. Doran had some pointed words for Steve Smith, and we're told, and they've let the word be out, that each have buried the hatchet and talked, and Steve Smith may be coming to Carter Finley at some point this season to see the Wolfpack play and walk on the sideline. I heard a sports commentator earlier this week say he thought that Dave Doran really ought to have heard what Steve Smith said before he made his comments, and he also thought that Coach Keats, the men's basketball coach, would probably take exception to it not being a basketball school. Here comes a dive play for St. Andrews. Hard run inside. It looks like Seagraves. Picks up 3. Brings up second down and 7. So second down and 7 for the Knights. Approaching the midway point of the second quarter. Each side has a turnover. St. Andrews has had a punt blocked. It was returned for a touchdown. It's one of the things that have really plagued the Knights this season. Whistles sound before the play gets underway, and it's going to be a delay of game. Back judge keeping the time. What happens when it gets low on that play clock? He puts his hand in the air, and quarterback's got to be aware of that, particularly if the time is winding down. We can see that back judge looking at his clock already, getting set. So that nice gain on first down is wiped out, and Seagraves tries to make a cut and slips. Pikeville folks are upset about something that happened, saying that one of the St. Andrews players did something. Officials didn't see anything. So it's going to bring up third down and long, 3rd and 13. Jalen Dodd in at quarterback. Play fake. Looks to throw in the middle. Got a man there just off his fingertips and incomplete. Would have had the first down as he threw to Taquan Watson, one of the seniors honored today from Kingston, New York, but off his fingertips, and it's going to bring up punt formation for St. Andrews. Diego Barahona, there's a flag thrown. Let's see who it's on. If it's against Pikeville, it'd be a first down. Unsportsmanlike. They're going to flag St. Andrews, and one of the offensive linemen, unsportsmanlike conduct, and not what Diego Barahona and company would like to have happen. That puts Diego standing back right at the goal line. little bit of trouble with the snap on the first punt today, and there were 4 men in his face before he knew what happened. Barahona steps back now, standing right on the goal line. 10 men on the line of scrimmage. Good snap. Gets away a kick that's going to take a sidewind and roll. It's going to turn into a great kick for St. Andrews. I'm not sure how he got that ball. 10 men on the line of scrimmage. Good snap. Gets away a kick that's going to take a sidewind and roll. It's going to turn into a great kick for St. Andrews. Rolling football. Goes all the way back to the 36-yard line. So Barahona with a good kick under heavy pressure. Changed the field position. 6:10 left, second quarter. Kirkland will come out with one man in the backfield. And a couple of receivers, actually trips left. Ball's on the far hash mark as we look at it. Going to hand the ball off to Sanders. Sanders runs into Nick Henderson, and Henderson will throw him back. Had some help on the play, and one of the guys getting up off the bottom of the pile, trying to check his number. Looks like that is Martez Smith. Pick up a 4. Second down and 6. Kirkland to throw. Going to air it out. And let's see if the flag comes out. No flag. It's going to be incomplete. The defender comes running hard back. That's Jameel Rice from out of Copperas Cove, Texas, and did a good job of catching up, getting into the vision of the receiver. Brings up third down. Wasn't sure if there was going to be call for contact on that or not. He never really played the ball, but got in the way. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Third down and 6. Kirkland empties the backfield. 3 left, 2 right. Back to throw. Pressure. Hit. Throws. Caught. Hit. And hung on to the ball. Wow. Big hit in the secondary for St. Andrews, but Adrian Matacaras was able to hang on to it. Big first down on the play. Back to throw. Kirkland again. Had pressure last time. This time steps up. Clean pocket and just missed Griffith. Derek Griffith was open to throw, a little high and slightly behind, and wide open in the middle of the field. Not sure if I've got the score wrong on there. Scoreboard showing 33. I've got 34. I'll have to double check here just in a moment if we added an extra point that did not belong. I think I probably did. Let's take it off and we'll go with the scoreboard. There's a little pass out at the flat. Not much there. The defense really swarmed Blake Birchfield. Not much there on the play. A loss of a yard. Brings up third down. Kirkland's going to be all alone in the backfield this time. Blitz coming. They nearly got home, and nice job coming hard on the blitz for St. Andrews. Josh Henderson from Athens, Georgia, the junior, also looked like running hard in there was, I thought I saw 16 out there, but I don't think Darius Holly's out there. I must have got the wrong number on that one. Fourth down and 11. Pressure almost got home as we've seen him in the quarterback's face a couple of times. They're coming again. Stepping up. Overthrown and still caught. I thought it was overthrown. Oh, now he spins it. No flag on the play. Seen less than that, got unsportsmanlike, but he came out of there with the catch and the spin. I believe that is Birchfield again. So completion picks up the first down on 4th down inside the Pizza Hut red zone. Getting hungry, pizzahut.com. They'll bring it to your house or go by and pick it up. 1st and 10. Kirkland's looking left. Fires, caught. Two defenders fell into each other, and it's going to be a touch to pick it up. 1st and 10. Kirkland's looking left. Fires, caught. Two defenders fell into each other. We got officials discussing something. Let's see what it is. We got an unsportsmanlike. They're going to enforce on the kickoff, looks like. So 39-0, the dead ball penalty. Sandorf to kick. Trying to make it 40 at halftime. 15-yard penalty be coming up on the kickoff. 3:31 left first half. Awaiting the extra point attempt. High snap to get it down. The kick is high and through. 40-0, our score. So St. Andrews going to be penalized on the kickoff. That's the second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty here in the second quarter for St. Andrews. They had a blocking penalty early in the game when it was still very competitive. St. Andrews was trying to move for a tying score. Got a 15-yard penalty that put them really off schedule and not able to recover. The ensuing punt was blocked and taken back for a touchdown. Instead of possibly tying the game, it was a 2-score game at that point. That was back early in the first quarter. Lions has had 2 big kick returns. They may just kick this. Well, let's see where they're going to mark it. The 15-yard mark-off is going to put the ball out near midfield. Well, looks like they're going to call. I thought they said it was on St. Andrews. They called it on the receiver, the unsportsmanlike. So my apologies to St. Andrews for getting the unsportsmanlike wrong. That's a big difference. Instead of at the 50, they're kicking from the 20. They've tried 2 little sky kicks the last 2 times. This time he's going to kick it across the field. No fair catch this time. It'll be caught at the 35-yard line, coming near sideline to the 40. And not much there. Ran almost the entire width of the field for about 6 or 7 yard gain. But it will be a pretty good field position for St. Andrews. If you guys have heard me before, you know I'm a big proponent of running straight down the field, maybe making one cut. That was almost a straight line running back to the St. Andrews sideline. He did pick up about 6 or 7. 42-yard line, first down. Dodd to throws, being flushed out, chased, going to tuck it and run. Get a couple of yards. Brings up second down. Under 3 minutes by the time the next ball snapped. Dodd's going to have Carpenter in the backfield. 3 receivers split, 2 right, 1 left. And wing closer, looking short, now comes back the other way, drops it off. Going to be caught by Anthony Robinson. Robinson with another reception. 3rd down and 4. Ball's at the 48-yard line of St. Andrews. Pierce on the receiver's near side. Looking to throw the other side and nowhere for Dodd to go. Carpenter was trying to block somebody. When he blocked him, he pushed him right into the feet of the quarterback and turns into a sack. That'll bring up 4th down and 8. Offense staying on the field with 1:50 left in the half. Dodd signaling to the sideline. Now I think's got the play. Back judge keeping time. Has not raised the hand for the warning yet, so still got time. Dodd. Now whistle and a flag. The umpire comes in, is going to talk with the referee. Didn't see what happened. Somebody must have moved up front. It's against St. Andrews. I don't know what it was. He didn't give a proper signal. Now he turned his mic on. He had his mic off, and now he's walking across. Now he's yelling, timeout, timeout. Now it's cut off. St. Andrews timeout. They didn't mark off any penalty. Maybe St. Andrews called a timeout, and that's what he was trying to signal. 1:16 left here in the first half. Clemson all over number 15 Notre Dame, 24-6. That's with 8:33 left in the second quarter. Dabo, after blasting a caller on the call-in show earlier this week, got the Tigers rolling. Check and see if we've got any further updates on any of these other scores for you on our Cannon Pharmacy scoreboard. Late second quarter, Carolina's just thrown for a touchdown. They're leading 20-7 with an extra point attempt coming. And Tez Walker, able to play in that game, just caught a 31-yard touchdown pass for North Carolina. So it looks like Tar Heels going to go up 2 scores late in the half on that one. Check some of those top 25. Next opportunity, looks like St. Andrews is going to be coming out of the huddle here in a moment and be ready to go. Our BenMonnet.com halftime report will be coming up. We'll look at more scores, give you a quick recap on the first half, and give us all an opportunity to catch our breath here at halftime. Looking to throw is Dodd, and he didn't look long because he was sacked. First man to get there looks like Ben Tate, the defensive lineman, a senior from Spartanburg, South Carolina, played down at Burns High School. And that 4th down will give Pikeville great field position at the 38-yard line of St. Andrews with 1:09 left in the first half. I believe they have a full complement of timeouts if they need it. Leading 40-0. Kirkland trots back on the field with the offense. Have one man in the backfield with him. 1st and 10. Great field position. Play fake. Rolling to his right, being chased. avoids the first tackle and then finally taken down as he's nearing the sideline. A St. Andrews tackle made by Quintel Green, the freshman from Wilmington. Going to be a short gain. Let's call it 1. Second down and 9 to the 37-yard line. First man chasing for St. Andrews was Logan Sage. Sage couldn't quite get him. He made a dive at his feet. Stoppage of play and whistles. Well, not sure what that means, but looks like it's a never mind, I guess. I don't know. The official walked up and then said nothing. Throwing it down the middle of the field. Going to be caught. Touchdown. It's a never mind, I guess. I don't know. The official walked up and then said nothing. Throwing it down the middle of the field. Going to be caught. Touchdown. In the middle of the field, nobody at home for St. Andrews, and 46-0 late first half. Well, there will be a unsportsmanlike conduct going to be called on Badaka, and that's back-to-back unsportsmanlike on the touchdown scoring receivers for Pikeville. So 15 yards on the kickoff. Extra point attempt is up and good, as that's Sandorf. 47-0. And a 15-yard penalty means St. Andrews will be receiving a kickoff in good field position. We'll go back to the 20-yard line again to kick off. I'm talking to one of the St. Andrews redshirts who was keeping penalties, and said last week there were only 2 penalties against St. Andrews, and Cumberland got a number of penalties. Said he had to write them all down. So we'll see what kind of field position St. Andrews can get for last 34 seconds of the half. It has been an ugly first half for St. Andrews. They've had good field position, had some opportunities, 2 good kick returns, but have not been able to do much more than a couple of first downs and then bogged down. A couple of penalties hurt. A couple of blown coverages have hurt as well on defense. Going to be fielded at the 38. Coming down the sideline, and it's going to step out of bounds. Trying to check. That's number 85 for St. Andrews with a nice return. That's Anthony Robinson. We called Robinson's number a few times today as he's caught a couple of passes in a passing game. They'll mark the ball out of bounds at the 49-yard line of Pikeville. 28 seconds left. Jalen Dodd will bring the offense out. They'll line it up in a I formation. Dodd going to toss it. They're going to run the double reverse flea flicker. Throws it short and incomplete. I think he just threw it away. They ran that play last week against Cumberland on the opening play of the game and had a wide open receiver that could not handle it. This time, either a slip on the throw or just threw it away, and it's going to bring up second down. Don't think they were that fooled in this particular situation. So second down and 10. Play took 8 seconds, so 20 seconds left in the half. Don't forget, BenMinot.com halftime report. Shop, click, and drive. Ben Minot, family of dealerships, BenMinot.com. Hand the ball off inside. A little counter play to Tharp. Tharp will get 3. Bring up third down. And that will be, looks like the end of the half, as St. Andrews will try to regroup and see what they can come up with in the second half. A tough first half for St. Andrews. 47-0. Now, so it's halftime, and the Knights will try to see what they can salvage for the second half, see if they can play some games and play. Can't make up 47 points, but maybe you can come up with something else to take something out of this as a win. Halftime here on Senior Day. Things got off to a great start. Well, not a great start, but 6-0. As Pikeville took the lead, St. Andrews had a great kick return, good field position, drive all the way inside the 30-yard line, then a 15-yard penalty pushed them back, took the offense pretty much out of that particular drive, and wound up having to punt. When they did punt, a low snap, they blocked the punt, returned it for a kick, and it's kind of been off to the races for the Pikeville Bears since then. St. Andrews has been across the 50-yard line into Pikeville territory 4 or 5 times, but just not able to do much with it. It is halftime. We're going to take a breather. We'll get back with you with some scores, more about the second half. But right now, 47-0 here at the half in Laurenburg, North Carolina. I'm Mark Clemens from 485 Sports. Thanks for joining us today. Well, folks, we've got halftime just about over, and we'll get ready for the second half kickoff. St. Andrews should receive the football. Give you some scores here on the BenMoney.com halftime report and their Cannon Pharmacy scoreboard. Of course, right here is 47-0 in favor of Pikeville. St. Andrews getting set to kick off. Carolina 28, Campbell 7. That's gone to the half. Clemson 24, Notre Dame. That's gone to the half. We'll try to check in on some top 25 scores here just in a bit. But we're getting ready to kick this one off. Lions has had a good game returning the football. We'll see if and get something going here in the early part of the third quarter. They've tried to kick it directionally the last few times. And now we're ready to go. Going to angle that one. Caught at the 24. Back across the field, and really good coverage this time. Not much, doesn't get across the 30, and that's where they'll put it in play. I think Robinson with the return for St. Andrews. So we get ready here for first place from scrimmage. Moore with the tackle. So St. Andrews getting that play on the sideline, getting ready. See who starts at quarterback this half. It may be. We saw Dodd late in the first half. It's going to be Holly. Holly hands off to Carpenter. Got a little bit of blocking going on late, and now we're going to have a flag on the play. One of the St. Andrews players was blocking late, and something was said to him, and he's dancing his way back to the huddle. Let's see who the penalty is going to be on. I fear it's going to be a St. Andrews penalty. Although it looks like they're going to mark it off against Pikeville. Marvin Farmer was right in the midst of it dancing. And let's see which way they mark this one. Not what you want to see happen to start. And we've seen 3 penalties in the last maybe 5 minutes of play that have been pretty much just that time Farmer dancing in the secondary after he blocked somebody to the ground. We saw a couple of celebration penalties on Pikeville receivers that ended the first half on their last 2 scores. But there's a 15-yarder against St. Andrews after a positive play, and that'll bring up third down after a short run. Boy, you can't make penalties like that. That was a bad play. And you know there's an official standing there almost right beside you. Third down and 20. I think it's longer than that, but maybe 20. Tripp's right. Holly's at quarterback. Looking to throw. Now it rolls right. Going to throw to the sideline. Just out of the reach and out of bounds. Intended receiver is Logwood. That will bring it, they're going to say third down. I thought the first penalty was a dead ball penalty, but I guess not. Now it is fourth down, so the punting unit will come on. Diego Barahona Got off a great kick, his last kick. Ten on the line of scrimmage. He'll be standing at the 5. Last time he was standing on the goal line. Low snap. Has trouble picking it up. Gets away from one man, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Flag on the play. That's a dead ball flag. It's going to be most likely Pikeville football and then a dead ball penalty. But let's see. We'll let the officials sort this one out. Barahona got the ball low. He tried to pick it up when he dropped it the first effort, and then he had no time to do anything. And he's dead. Personal foul, dead ball against Nick Henderson. Henderson, young man from Scotland County, had a couple of really good plays early in the game. We have not called his name a lot since then, but we didn't want to call his name on that one. That puts the ball, the length of the football inside the 5. If Coach Curtin had any hair, he'd been pulling it out right now after back-to-back plays like the Knights had just there. Kirkland rolling. Now he's going to throw back the opposite way, and there's just wide open. Knights had just there. Kirkland rolling. Now he's going to throw back the opposite way, and there's just wide open. They're about 20 yards to the nearest player. Maybe not quite 20. Extra point attempt coming. Sandorf kicks it through. Well, St. Andrews will get the ball right back. 54-0 our score here early third quarter. As promised, we're going to give you some top 25 scores. Well, we got an opportunity to do that right now. I'm surprised ESPN hadn't sent an alert out on this one. Rutgers 9, number 1 Ohio State 7 at the half. Texas is up on Kansas State 17-7, then also at halftime. That's a number 7 Texas, number 23 Kansas State. Halftime, Ole Miss 20, Texas A&M 14. Still 24-9, Clemson over number 15 Notre Dame. 35-3, number 17 Tennessee over UConn. The other top 25 matchups coming up later today. So, ready for the kickoff? Pikeville had their best coverage on a kickoff the last time. This is a shorter kick to the 26. It's going to be Logwood. Logwood coming down the sideline, going to be wrestled out of bounds as he got to the 44-yard line. So a good return and good field position for St. Andrews. That's been perhaps the most positive thing for the Knights today has been kickoffs and field positions. Typically, they have started in really, really good field position, or at least adequate field position. This time the 45-yard line. Seagraves out in the backfield this time, going to be with Darius Holly. You'll also have Carpenter, so split backs, single receivers to either side of the formation. Ball just about in the middle of the field. Going to hand the ball off inside with a hard run for Seagraves. 4-yard pickup to the 49 before he's thrown back. Bring up 2nd down and 6. 12:39 clock ticking, 3rd quarter. Holly gets the snap and going to give it to Seagraves again. Another just hard run to the 50. A lot of scrambling in the pile at the end. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Looks like they're marking the ball close to the 49-yard line, so on the Pikeville side of the field. 3rd down, we'll call it 5. Scoreboard showing 4. Looks about 5 to me. Got to get just inside the 45-yard line. Holly pulls it, pitches it. Carpenter, and he's cut down. Good pitch support that time and tackle made by A.J. Jones, senior from Louisville, Kentucky. Brings up 4th down. Punting unit coming on. It's been an adventure today. 1 great punt. 2 not so great. Deep to receive, looks like, I believe that's Derek Griffith. Barahona has it partially blocked. Gets a good spinner out of there. It's going to be downed. Now we've got a scrum going on, and starting to get a little ugly. I was looking at the ball, and Jameel Rice picked it up on the coverage. No flags on the play, just a little extra activity and a little bit of shouting. The fans got into it a little bit. 1st and 10. Kirkland's gone all the way at quarterback. Kirkland on the season came in having thrown for 24 touchdowns and almost 2,400 yards. He's going to dump one off short. It'll be a 10 or 11-yard pickup to the tight end. Reception that time made by Cade Cradleball. So the 1st and 10. .45-yard line for Pikeville. Kirkland goes back to throw. Fires in the middle. Got a man wide open at the 35. Dives inside the 30. That's Ben Henson. Wide receiver, junior from Lyman, South Carolina. Went to Burns High School down in that area. They'll line it up in the offset eye. Kirkland looks to the sideline and gets the play call. Hands it off to Sanders. Sanders taken down after a 4 or 5 yard pickup. Martez Smith, I believe, in on that tackle for St. Andrews. Brings up 2nd and 4, a 6 yard pickup. Play fake. Kirkland looking, zips it. It almost intercepted. Good break on the ball for St. Andrews, but just couldn't hang on to it. Jordan McCall, the freshman from West Brunswick High School in Charlotte, just Boy, broke on the ball beautifully and had it right in his hands, but could not hang on. Bring up third down. Again, they'll line up that offset eye with shotgun for Kirkland. Gives it off to Sanders. A little delay, and he'll dive forward for the first down inside the 20. Another visit into the Pizza Hut red zone. PizzaHut.com. Order pizza, wings. Got some desserts as well. Our friends over at Carolina Pizza Huts. First down and 10 for Pikeville. 54-0. 8:35 left, third quarter. Again, a handoff to the running back. Stacked up this time as that's, I believe, Tyrese Christian. Checked in. We got a flag in the backfield. One of the officials, the field judge, came over running straight to Coach Curtin to have a word, and it's going to be against Pikeville. So as a break for the Knights, pushes the ball back outside the Pizza Hut red zone. Out about the 27-yard line. Looking for something fun to do this fall. The Carolina Renaissance Festival. Get all the details. renfestinfo.com. First down and long as Kirkland goes back to throw. Now we'll move around to the right. Nearly intercepted again. Oh, breaking on the ball and making a nice play, but not able to hang on was Jawan Lyons. Lyons out there as one of the defensive backs. Of course, we see him a lot on kick returns, and sometimes it's a wide out. Second down. Second and 20. Kirkland claps his hands, and now everybody looks to the sideline. Getting ready to go again. Back to throw. Got pressure. He'll just dump it off short. That's Christian. Christian's got 20 or so as he gets right at the sticks. Let's see if it's a first down or not. I think he's a yard short. Bring up third down and a yard inside the 10. That's just a little check down. The quarterback was getting pressure, and he just looks to his right, and there's a man in the flat, just flips it to him. He's got that man at his left side now as Kirkland goes back to throw. Fires the fade in the end zone, off the fingertips and incomplete. Coverage on the play for St. Andrews that time by Eduardo Turnbull Jr., one of the seniors today from Western Guilford High School. So fourth down. Again, a chance for a St. Andrews stop if they can make it. They've had a couple of opportunities on fourth down, and both have been converted by Lee Kirkland and company of Pikeville. Empty backfield. Fourth, and let's call it about a yard and a half. Kirkland to throw. Fires quick. Touchdown. Just broke in front of the defense. Kirkland and company of Pikeville. Empty backfield. Fourth, and let's call it about a yard and a half. Kirkland to throw. Fires quick. Touchdown. $60-0. Sandorf coming up to attempt the extra point. Kick is up and through. And that will make it 61. 61-0 in favor of Pikeville. Jalen Dodd warming up on the sideline for St. Andrews. Likely go out. Holly's been quarterback the first couple of series of the second half. 7:14 to play. Cheerleaders still working hard down below. Just did a stunt. A couple of senior cheerleaders today. Handful of senior players on this football team. One of the bright spots for St. Andrews has been kickoffs today. We'll see if they can work some of that kickoff magic here one more time and maybe get one taken to the house. They've been kicking away from Lions. Up in front of Lions this time is Dylan Sproul, one of the freshman running backs. So if they kind of angle that when you got, I think, Robinson over there and you got Sproul over there, they're going to kick it this time to Lions at the 17-yard line. Comes out across the 40-yard line and another good return. Sproul over there. They're going to kick it this time to Lions at the 17-yard line. Comes out across the 40-yard line and another good return. 40-yard line. Dodd's gone in at quarterback. He played a good bit of the second quarter. Redshirt freshman from Boiling Springs, South Carolina. Looking to throw. Got a man, incomplete. Trying to wedge that in, a little wheel route to Carpenter. There was a tight window. Tried to fit it in there, just could not squeeze it in. Had a safety coming down really hard over the top of the coverage and did not quite fit it in. Second down and 10 now at the 40-yard line. Carpenter checks out. Sproul's checked in at running back, I believe. I don't know if we've had him in the backfield yet today. He's at Dodd's left side. They're going to give the ball off to Sproul, run it to the near sideline, and gets out across the 45. Really got a little bit of burst as the freshman will pick up. We'll see where they put the ball down finally. Maybe a 6-yard pickup. Third down and 4. 6:35, clock ticking away, third quarter. Final home game of the season for St. Andrews. Got one more on the road next week at Point. Sproul now at the right side of Dodd. Dodd to throw. Got a man coming free. He'll loop it out and just had to try to find a way to get it to Sproul. A man coming unblocked straight at the quarterback brings up fourth down. Just kind of airmail. Seagraves was the closest man, and he's 3 yards off the field on the sideline. So fourth down. Clock stopped, 6:13 left in the third quarter. Dodd has trips left. He's going to go back to the right now. He's looking for an opening. He's got it. He's got the first down. He'll slide, and he'll go down at the 46-yard line into Pikeville territory. So good headsy play that time. Dodd, when he looked, there was coverage there. They had a lot of crowd on the left side, so he just takes off to the right and gets the first down. One of the better plays of the day for St. Andrews quarterback. First and 10. Twin receivers either side as he'll give it off to Sproul. Sproul running over to the left inside the 45, 44-yard line. Picks up 2. Bring up second down and 8. So 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard pickup. Sproul continues in the game in the backfield. Going to give the ball. Actually, Todd's going to tuck it after the fake. Ooh, but he got hit right at the sideline. He bounces right back up, but boy, somebody just laid the lumber to Dodd right on the sideline. A yard gain, and that was a hard yard. Must have been, it's far across the field, we couldn't see. Must have been well within bounds because nobody really said much except the cheers for the heavy hit. 3rd down and 7. The line to gain is the 36. Seagraves in the backfield now. Logwood in at wide receiver. Looking to throw. Dodd's got pressure coming from behind. He'll be taken down. And his freshman, well, let's see, they got 2 players listed at 24. It's either Michael Hobby or Trenton Atkins. So 4th down. Picked up a couple of yards on the play. When he got hit, he fell forward. So St. Andrews converted 1 4th down a moment ago. Got a 4th down and 5 coming here from the 41-yard line. Dodd at quarterback with Seagraves in the backfield. Back to throw. Seagraves with a good pickup. Here's a throw downfield, a jump ball, incomplete. Down the sideline, down around the 5-yard line, a jump ball situation, and battling hard for St. Andrews was a Trail Snow, but he could not come up with it. He had 2 defenders there, and that'll turn it over on downs. Seagraves gave Dodd time to run or to throw. There was a man coming hard off the side, and number 32 just kind of stood him up long enough to get the throw away, but it's going to be 1st and 10. .3:11 left 3rd quarter. I think we've got a new quarterback. We'll check his number here just in a second. Throws it out in the flat, and they're going to be taken out of bounds. Tackle on the play by Lavarius Heath Lewis. Receiver is number 21. That is, I think that's Adrian Badacco. So Badacco, called his name a couple times today as he's still looking at the quarterback's number here. Drop into throw. Got time in the middle of the field, incomplete. Intended for Ben Henson. Quarterback is junior quarterback Xavier Malone, 6'1", quarterback out of Knoxville, Tennessee. 3rd down and 15. That first play to pass play was, it may have been a run, I'm not sure, but it was a loss of 5. So Malone being flushed out, looking, pointing. Nick Henderson's going to run him out of bounds well short of the 1st down, maybe a yard or 2 gain. Henderson doing a great job coming up and containing that quarterback, and that'll bring up 4th down. We have not seen a punt today. 4th down and 15. And they're going to keep the offense on the field. So Malone at quarterback, trying to get somebody to jump. Nobody's jumping. He's got Madacco in the backfield with him. Now he's at his right side. Does the little clapping drill again. Now looks to the sideline. Claps 3 times this time. Now they're counting it down, and they're going to just take the delay and get the punting unit out, or else they call timeout. Looks like they call timeout. No, they're going to take the delay. So 1:26 left, third quarter. Punting unit coming on now for Pikeville. An unusual punt formation. They got guys scattered out. Now they get everybody set. The punt is away. Fair catch for Lions. Makes the catch at about the 33, 34-yard line. Lions would have loved to have had a chance to return, but there were 3 men standing right in front of him after that high-hanging kick. So St. Andrews gets a stop on defense. That's the second unit for Pikeville, and Jalen Dodd and company will come back out and see if they can get another drive started. Going to go under center with an I formation. 2 receivers left side. Looking to that left. Got it out to Lyons. Little wide receiver screen. Dances around. Can't get much, but got 2 or 3 yards to bring up second down. So the pickup of 2 makes second down at 8. 46 seconds left in the quarter. Pearson Lions go wide to the left side. Again, they line it up in an I. Hand the ball off to Tharp, and Tharp powers his way across the 40 to the 41. Bring up third down and 2. I check it. That's third down and 3. Got to get to the 44. Got timeout called on, stoppage of play. That's for the end of the third quarter. So we're going to switch sides of the field here. St. Andrews will still have the football as we start the fourth quarter. One more quarter of home football left. One more game after this for St. Andrews as they head to the road to Point next Saturday to close out the regular season. Senior day here as we get ready for fourth quarter action. Not the send-off the seniors would have liked. Still got a chance to make it look a little bit better if they can have a solid fourth quarter. Ball's at the 41-yard line. The line to gain is the 40. Excuse me, the 44. Now, as I look at it now, it looks like the 43 is the line to gain. Scoreboard showing 3rd and 3, and I don't think the chains are stretched all the way out. Notre Dame battling back against Clemson. Midway through the third quarter, Clemson 31, number 15, Notre Dame 23. Give you another score from Chapel Hill with the Tar Heels playing the Fighting Camels of Campbell today. Gives the ball off to Spruill. Spruill running hard for the first down. Well, you like to see that. Check this play out against of Campbell today. Dodd gives the ball off to Sproul. Sproul running hard for the first down. Well, you like to. First and 10. 47-yard line. Sproul will dot the I behind Tharp. Dodd under center. Looks to throw. Fires it quick to Lines. Just a little quick wide receiver screen. Crosses midfield. 45. He'll go down to about the 43. Again, back-to-back good. Looks to throw. Fires it quick to Lines. Just a little quick wide receiver screen. Crosses midfield. 45. He'll go down to about the 43. The offense showing a little bit of life here with back-to-back really good plays. Sproul again dotting the I with Tharp. Now they'll offset and go back to the I. Dodd the throw. Has time. Drops it short. Lines will be thrown backwards after a short gain. Let's see. May have gotten more than what we thought. Mark the ball. About 4 yards on the play. Second down and 6 as the ball's at the 38. Under 13 minutes to play. Split backs this time. Seagraves in the backfield. I believe that's Seagraves. Let's double check that. May still be Sproul. It is Sproul. A little quick run to the 33, maybe. He's going to be close to the first down. Lead about a yard. Bring up third down and 1. And Sproul's really quick to the line of scrimmage. Third down in the yard. Pierce splits out right. You got Lions left side. Split backs in the backfield. Oh, they lost the football. Who's got it? Pikeville has it. That's been kind of the story of the season at times for St. Andrews. 3 good plays in a row and look like things are going well, and then a fumble. That one reaches up and bites the offense, turned it over. Clock stopped at 12:01 to play. Lions comes running off as the offense takes a seat. A little pitch to one of the wing backs, and ooh, big hit. Tackle made by Hassan, Hassan, and he got, I think may have been Jordan McCall rammed into him. Let's check the number here just in a second. No, check it, maybe 24. Quintel Green again. Again, they're just going to toss it in front to one of their backs. And he's going to get the first down across the 50. Going to mark the ball square on the midfield stripe. Approaching the 11-minute mark. Xavier Malone, the quarterback. He's second quarterback used for Pikeville today. Playing with a little bit of tempo. They're moving a little quicker and gets a 4-yard gain to the 46. Second down and 6. "46-yard line of St. Andrews." They'll bring a man in motion through the formation. They'll fake it to him. Throws down the middle of the field. The tight end's there, and he's open at the 15-yard line, taken down by Green, I think, making the tackle. Got Zach Bones in on that play too. Maybe it may be Browns. Bownes. We don't have pronunciation on that. My apologies if that's incorrect. First down. They'll bring a man through the formation. Malone will roll out, fires it to a wide open receiver who's out of bounds inside the 5. The momentum carried him out. Oh my goodness, they mark him out at the 1. First and goal. They're going to bring in a big body to pound up front. They have not run the ball a lot today, almost exclusively passing, and they've put number 62 in the backfield as a running back. That is Elijah Stollard, and Stollard is given the football and plows his way into the end zone. So Stollard gets the touchdown. Pikeville increases the lead. Extra point attempt coming. Low snap, they get it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 8:55 to play in the fourth quarter, our score is Pikeville 68, St. Andrews nothing. Cheerleaders still working hard at getting ready to do a stunt. Kickoff coming. Lyons and J.J. Cobb deep to receive, but it's going to be short, and it's in the middle of nowhere. It's going to be fielded and a heads-up play for St. Andrews. That one could have been disastrous, but Alonzo Logwood scoops that one up on the bounce, tried to make a return out of it, could not quite get away, but he saved possession. That could have been disastrous if he lets that ball roll. It's a free ball. Up in Chapel Hill, Carolina well out front. Late third quarter, 42-7 over Campbell. Campbell scored a touchdown in the first quarter, and Carolina's been rolling since then. Drake May, 4 touchdown passes. We'll check in on that Clemson-Notre Dame game down at Death Valley here shortly. Hand off to Tharp. Tharp hurdling over a run or a would-be tackler and gets into the secondary, close to a first down. Still an 8-point game. Late third quarter. Notre Dame's got the football, but Clemson leads 31-23. That's in Death Valley. Notre Dame, number 15 in the country. Clemson unranked. After losing to NC State last week, they were not ranked then as well. Second down to the yard for St. Andrews. 8:10 left. I formation. Dodd got to hand the ball off to Seagraves. Seagraves loses the football. It's going to be scooped up and recovered. It's loose again and recovered again. And now it's going to belong to Pikeville. Pikeville recovered, tried to run it back, lost it, and recovered their own fumble. Seagraves trying to run hard into the line of scrimmage to get that yard needed, and the football got dislodged. And another turnover for St. Andrews. .7:56 to play. Malone back out at quarterback. Kirkwood played into the third quarter, and Malone's been on, I think, the last three drives. Going to hand the ball off, running hard into the secondary for number 21, and that is Medaka. Adrian Medaka, the senior running back, and he's had a pretty good ball game. He's been in the end zone at least once today. For a minute there, it looked like he might be back in the end zone, but they got him knocked down. It's 1st and goal. Bring a man in motion. Pitch it to him. It'll be taken down near the line of scrimmage as he turns upfield. That was reception by Blake Birchfield. He's a hometown guy for Pikeville, from Pikeville, Kentucky. New running back in the backfield this time is Gary Galloway. Fakes the Galloway, looking to throw Malone. Incomplete. Threw that one into a crowd. Had his tight end over there, and I think he threw it past him, and the receiver behind him was well covered. 3rd and goal. Stops the clock, 6:39 to play. Galloway, I think, still back in the backfield there with Malone. Trips short side right. Movement up front, no flag. They'll throw in the middle of the field. Tipped up and intercepted. Intercepted by St. Andrews. The deflection goes to Eduardo Turnbull Jr., the senior from Western Guilford, on senior day. Gets that interception and the nice play. The ball was deflected in the secondary. I'm not sure who got a hand on it, but they popped it up in the air, enabling the play, and a little bit of life on the St. Andrews sideline after that big play. Comes out to the 20-yard line on the touchback. St. Andrews put a new quarterback in as Dylan O'Banks comes in. O'Banks seen his first action today. Banks will work from the shotgun with split backs. Looks to throw and fires quick. No gain. Is taken out of, well, they're going to say forward progress, stopped at the 20. Clock will continue to run. There's a flag on the far side of the field. I'm not sure that anybody recognized that. Now the clock is stopped with 6:13 to play. Wait on the official to tell us what that one is. They're going to wipe off the penalty second, or decline the penalty, I guess. An ineligible receiver downfield. The ball never crossed the line of scrimmage, I don't think. So I think he's okay on that one. Now the clock starts again. Going to go under 6 minutes before they snap it. Banks waits on the shotgun snap with split backs. Going to hand the ball off, and not much doing. I'll bring up third down. Sproul with the carry. Dalen Sproul, 5'6", 173-pounder. Banks not a big guy either, 5'9", 170. Third down, 10 to go. Banks looks to throw, got pressure, fires it downfield, incomplete. Flag's coming out. Field judge made the call. He had trouble getting the flag coming out. He impeded the receiver trying to get to the football, and that will be a pass interference on the play. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but St. Andrews players think it's funny. One of the players for Pikeville is just really carrying on, talking, and look out there, number 19, Anthony Grant, linebacker from Augusta, Georgia. He's still carrying on a conversation. 1st and 10 after the mark-off. Takes the ball out across the 35-yard line, a 15-yard pass interference call. Split backs, and Banks will run. Comes near sideline, goes out just about the line of scrimmage, no gain. Brings up 2nd down and 10. It stops the clock, 4:32 to play. St. Andrews like to get something on the board. They have been across the 50 a bunch of times, but have not been able to convert. Got the ball inside the 30-yard line, first possession before a 15-yard penalty took them off schedule, and they wound up having a punt, which was blocked. And Banks has a word with one of the wideouts, and then sends him out to his position. It's Anthony Robinson. And now Banks just covers it up, takes a knee. 3rd down and long. Clock continues to run. $68-0 here in the 4th quarter. I want to thank Fred Bates working with us this season, doing yeoman work on the camera. He's our main camera guy up top today, and Fred's done a great job for us, and we appreciate his efforts. Some of our other guys on the broadcast will let you know that have been here throughout the season. Banks scrambling for his life, does a good job, gets free, gets the ball out to, I think, Robinson, but it's a short gain, maybe 5 or 6. It'll bring up 4th down and 9. James Red Mellick's been with us most of the season. He had a work obligation in New York today and couldn't be here. Perry Gabriel, retired referee, school teacher. He's been with us a number of times this year. And, of course, John Von Cannon, one of our fine broadcasters, working with us this season as well. We do appreciate all their efforts on our broadcast, as well as thanks to Coach Moody especially helping coordinate things with us. Coach Curtin and all the folks at St. Andrews have been a delight to work with. We certainly wish them all the best, and they're trying to improve things. And St. Andrews will take a timeout with 2:17 left. Looks like probably one more chance to try to pick up a first down and get something going. And they're going to make sure they want to get the right play in. So with the timeout, season winding down, I want to also let you know that sponsors for our broadcast include the Carolina Renaissance Festival, Southern Christmas Show, also Wilkinson Funeral Home in Concord, Cannon Pharmacies, cannonpharmacies.com, the Independent Tribune newspaper, one of the Lee Enterprise newspapers all across the area, Florence, South Carolina, Greensboro, and Winston-Salem, all across the I-40 corridor. I guess saying Florence, that's down South Carolina, but some of our partner newspapers, Lee Enterprises and Independent Tribune, also by MT Towing Service in Concord. These are folks that work with us throughout the season, high school football, as well as a variety of other broadcasts across the community. 485 Sports Radio Free Cabarrus is our company name. Here comes the punt. They got the punt away, and Marahona did a nice job. Got it off quickly, good protection. And they got to let it go dead. One of the players act like he wanted to go over and pick it up, and nothing doing is they'll get it dead. Covering the play on Marahona. This punt was Quinlan McZeek. McZeek, an offensive lineman from Wilmington. He's a sophomore, doing a good job getting downfield on the punt cover. .207 left. Again, St. Andrews on the road next Saturday to wrap up the season. They'll be taken on point. That's a noon kickoff. This will be our last broadcast of the season for St. Andrews, and we want to, again, express our thanks for having us out and working with us this season. Quick throw, taken down inbounds is Henson. .148 left. I apologize. We use cell phones sometimes. As when a phone call comes in, sometimes it'll pop up on our screen. Short run, stacked up. So second down. 1:18, clock ticking. Malone works in the shotgun. Twin receivers either side. He'll bring one through the formation, just tosses it to him, running side to side, and slips through the tackle of Nick Henderson. Finally they get him wrestled down just on the far sideline. Short of the first down, 53 seconds left. .40 seconds. They probably have to run one more play, looks like. Quarterback's going to keep it. He'll run for the – looks like he's got the first down, and that will be – they'll stop the clock long enough to move the chains. Clock ticking, 7 seconds. That's going to be the end of the season here for St. St. Andrews at home. Final score 68-0. Pikeville with a solid win here today. Came out and got a touchdown on the first drive, converted on a 4th down to get the first score. St. Andrews answered with a good drive after a couple of really good kickoffs, but not able to make things happen offensively. A good day for Pikeville. Final score is Pikeville 68, St. Andrews nothing. I'm Mark Clemens for 45 Sports, and for everyone here at St. Andrews, thank you for joining us. We hope that today for Pikeville. Final score is Pikeville 68, St. Andrews nothing. I'm Mark Clemens for 45 Sports, and for everyone here at St. Andrews. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I can go up there and get it. Yes, no problem. If you don't mind getting it.
I know you don't want to hear today. I didn't want to.
Well, it was one of those days. You know how it is. Yeah. I appreciate it. You may have to pull that battery loose because it's a little wide coming down through there.